Well, Burlington's Victoria Mboko has advanced to the finals tonight at the National Bank Open.
I mean, plenty of standing ovations throughout the match, but the crowd in Montreal really erupted after the 18-year-old took down Kazakhstan Ilana Rybakina in the third set tiebreak. Mboko is the fourth Canadian woman to reach the final. She'll look to become the first Canadian to win it since Bianca Andreescu did it in 2019.
So let's talk more about this morning. Into the tennis turn we go. Mike McIntyre, host of Matchpoint Canada. Boy, I bet a lot of people are tuning into Matchpoint Canada right now, Mike, but let's talk tennis here. A lot of people tuning in last night, including Jen and I. Jen was sort of texting our sort of chat group just about the thrill of this match. What did you take out of that match? Because, I mean, she lost the first set kind of badly, but came back and showed some real strength in the second and third.
Absolutely, and you'll have to forgive me if I seem a little stunned this morning. I got in from the tennis in Toronto at 2 a.m. and combo that with what Vicky Mboko is doing here right now. I mean, I think tennis fans are staying up late across the country watching this story unfold. The composure that she showed yesterday after dropping the first set 6-1, I mean, I think a lot of people thought at that point, well, her dream run is finally coming to an end against a really top-ranked player, a former Wimbledon champion. And Vicky was able to regroup. She was able to find her best game. She was able to use that crowd to her advantage. And even in the third set, she was down a break for most of it. Her opponent was serving for the match at 6-5, and Vicky took it to a tie break and never looked back from there. And it's just, this is one of those moments we're all going to remember. It's bringing a lot of new tennis fans to the table, I think, in Canada, which is similar to what happened in 2019 when Bianca Andreescu made the finals here in Toronto. And it's just a dream run from a young kid, I mean, literally like a kid, who's having her coming out moment on the big stage here.
Yeah, and what a moment, because she also played through an injury in that kind of third set when she kind of fell on the ground and hit her hand and her wrist. But she kept her composure. And as much as this is a physical game, and man, does she have a serve, she really, really kind of dialed into that stoicism that we saw from her father. Her family was in the stands, and, you know, she credited her father's reaction watching her play to how she keeps her composure. Talk about the mental strength it takes for someone so young going up against veterans. I mean, Rybakina won Wimbledon.
Well, how about her dad staying cool as a cucumber throughout that match? I mean, I think he was the only calm person in all of Canada who was watching that. And that speaks volumes just to the support system that she also has in place, from her parents to her older sister, Gracie, who was an NCAA tennis player, and then the fans around her that just willed her across the finish line as well. But you're right, at 18 years old, to have that kind of composure and to play as if you're a veteran. I mean, she's only played 17 WTA matches coming in. This is absolutely insane that she's now in the finals of a huge tournament like this. And it's taken her ranking from outside the top 300 in the sport to she'll be ranked 34th going into the U.S. Open, which will probably get her a seeded spot next to her name, allowing her an easier draw through the first few rounds. If you had told her this just a few weeks ago, well, I spoke to her just a few weeks ago, and she couldn't believe what had already happened to her at that point. She's really going to have to pinch herself now after the results she's had in Montreal.
Now, Mike, of the three of us in this conversation, I know I'm the oldest, probably by at least 10 years. So this is reminding me of another teenage sensation, but this time 17-year-old, 1985, Boris Becker, Wimbledon, kind of came out of nowhere. I know Carl Hale has talked to you and us about how he believes in Mboko and believes she could be a Grand Slam champion. But this run she's on, how unprecedented is this? A wild card taking out so many seeds, you know, match after match after match.
Well, yeah, you don't really get to see it, which is why it's so shocking. And she's taken out 3 former Grand Slam champions, and she has a chance to take out a 4th now in Naomi Osaka. That's never happened before in this era of tennis. And Carl Hale, the tournament director here in Toronto, told me a few years ago when she was only 15, keep an eye on this kid. She's going to win the tournament one day. And I kind of brushed it off to a tournament director trying to pump up his own product. But you know what? It looks like he was on to something, and she's on the cusp of something huge now tonight. And whether she wins this match or not, it doesn't matter. She's now, you know, sort of revealed herself to the tennis world. There's no going back. You know, the sky's the limit for what this player can do for Canada and for herself here.
Yeah, what a coming out party it has been. We are so pumped for tonight's match, 6 p.m. against Naomi Osaka. We'll see if she can beat 4 Grand Slam winners. Mike McIntyre from Matchpoint Canada, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks, you guys. Hope we're talking soon about a big title from Vicky.
That'd be good, for sure. Okay, thanks, Mike. Take care. We'll talk soon.